If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. To explain all nature is too difficult a task for any one man, or even for any one age. 'Tis much better to do a little with certainty, and leave the rest for others that come after, than to explain all things by conjecture, without making sure of anything. I can calculate the motion of heavenly bodies, but not the madness of people. If others would think as hard as I did, then they would get similar results. Nature is exceedingly simple and harmonious with itself. The proper method for inquiring after the properties of things is to deduce them from experiments. Gravity explains the motions of the planets, but it cannot explain who sets the planets in motion. An object in motion tends to remain in motion along a straight line unless acted upon by an outside force. No great discovery was ever made without a bold guess. Live your life as an exclamation rather than an explanation. Plato is my friend, Aristotle is my friend, but my greatest friend is truth. Tact is the knack of making a point without making an enemy. The center of the system of the world is immovable. To me, there has never been a higher source of earthly honor or distinction than that connected with advances in science. Sir Isaac Newton was asked how he discovered the law of gravity. He replied, "By thinking about it all the time." We are to admit no more causes of natural things than such as are both true and sufficient to explain their appearances. We are certainly not to relinquish the evidence of experiments for the sake of dreams and vain fictions of our own devising, nor are we to recede from the analogy of nature, which is wont to be simple and always consonant to itself. Whence arises all that order and beauty we see in the world? If I have ever made any valuable discoveries, it has been due more to patient attention than to any other talent. They who search after the philosopher's stone are by their own rules obliged to a strict and religious life. Genius is patience. To every action, there is always opposed an equal reaction.
Before continuing with this video, we would love to make an invitation to you. If you like this content and you can dedicate just a moment to us, then we invite you to like this video, subscribe to the channel by clicking on the bell symbol and confirming your choice, and finally, to share this video on social media by clicking on the button below, because this could help us grow and create much more content to help you grow. Thank you.
My powers are ordinary. Only my application brings me success. Truth is the offspring of silence and meditation. You have to make the rules, not follow them. I have explained the phenomena of the heavens and of our sea by the force of gravity, but I have not yet assigned a cause to gravity. Errors are not in the art, but in the artificers. Nature is pleased with simplicity, and nature is no dummy. There are more sure marks of authenticity in the Bible than in any profane history. It is the weight, not numbers of experiments, that is to be regarded. What goes up must come down. As a blind man has no idea of colors, so have we no idea of the manner by which the all-wise God perceives and understands all things. Yeah, sex is cool, but have you tried solving the Berkistochrone problem in a single night? When I look at the solar system, I see the Earth at the right distance from the Sun to receive the proper amounts of heat and light. This did not happen by chance. God is the same God, always and everywhere. He is omnipresent, not virtually only, but also substantially, for virtue cannot subsist without substance. A man may imagine things that are false, but he can only understand things that are true. For if the things be false, the apprehension of them is not understanding. To myself, I am only a child playing on the beach, while vast oceans of truth lie undiscovered before me. In the absence of any other proof, the thumb alone would convince me of God's existence. Truth is ever to be found in the simplicity and not in the multiplicity and confusion of things. All variety of created objects which represent order and life in the universe could happen only by the willful reasoning of its original creator, whom I call the Lord God. The more time and devotion one spends in the worship of false gods, the less he is able to spend in that of the true one. What we know is a drop. What we don't know is an ocean. He who thinks half-heartedly will not believe in God, but he who really thinks has to believe in God. This most beautiful system of the sun, planets, and comets could only proceed from the counsel and dominion of an intelligent and powerful being.
If you want to know more about the work of this author and about all his fantastic discoveries, we invite you to take a look at the description section of this video, where you will find a link to all his works. In addition, in the description section of this video, you will also find a curated and constantly updated list of links to what I consider to be all of the most powerful products and services currently available online, some of which are literally changing the world to improve both your personal and professional life and move on to the next level. Thank you for watching.